It's just Taros. It's all Taros.
Yeah, Taros trial. Okay, we can go. We're going back to the game right now, ladies and gentlemen. We start the game. Jady versus Backverse. Backverse with the Greatsword tries to find some openings. Doing some little damage. Who wants to connect the ends? If now cannot do it. Oh, nice end light. Nice highlight. JD wants to stay with that hammer, wants to do his best with that hammer, but there goes the sword of Backverse. Very fast weapon. There goes the stomp. Cannot get anything. There's no weapon for JD. Now has the Greatsword on hand. Needs to find an opening. Go for those folks. Cannot get anything else. Just little hits. Oh, nice down sick. Goes away. Oh, tries to come back. There goes the sword.
You see Backverse is looking for anything to finish off the stock and put the Magyar defense. Might be a little bit too much. Throwing away the sword, going to be going onto the Greatsword, trying to finish this off.
Not enough.
The end light's not enough. GCD light's not going to catch. He is going to get interrupted. And there it is, the end read. Not enough still.
Wow.
Both of these players are holding onto their stock for their dear life. This is still the first stock of the match. There's so much struggle, but the GC sides it's going to be what finishes it off, and JD is going to come into this with the lead.
Ooh, big damage. Need to be careful with that. Oh.
Definitely going to try to make the most of what you can there, being on 200 damage. Any hit is going to be the end of that stock, so being able to still put 60 on the Backverse is great, but Backverse is responding heavily with these Greatsword reads.
Ooh, yeah. Because I have like one screen, like basically like a TV screen, using it to see the game. I kinda just see that there's a mistake of this map on the with the normal thing. Oh well.
Losing the stock to not touching the wall there.
Oh well.
Depressing. Yeah, that's but it is still the first game of this match, so I wouldn't be too remiss about it. And Backverse is taking all the momentum right now.
Do it again?
He's in complete control of this game right now, and there it is. JD is gonna get finished off by the double dare, and Backverse is taking the first game.
Yeah, okay, because I don't know, you've seen this map, the part behind the map. I don't mean the background, I just mean what's like, literally behind the map.
Yeah.
You kind of know what I mean, like the
little, like shrine.
Yeah, like shrine, the bushes and everything. The thing about it is that the shrine, if you actually look it closely, you can actually see like a wide line, meaning that it's actually two separate images, one on top and one down, and they're not connected very well at all.
3, 2, 1.
Look at that.
Yeah, there's like some space there, there's some space there where it's not connected very well. So, okay, but we start the next game. We can see Jady changing to the Arcadia, which is kind of curious to see. I mean, you normally don't see someone just switching to Arcadia. You normally see someone switching Arcadia to something else, but
right. I think it might be a little bit of a common theme here, where these players can be really good on the spear here, and as we see JD taking a decisive lead here first, and as soon as he can stabilize in the center of the stage, that should continue. But Backverse is doing everything on the sword.
Slowly and steady, doing little damage, doing everything he can. There it goes with the recovery, not enough. There it goes with the delayed stare. It's going to be enough. Backverse on the lead again, like the first game. We can see that Backverse really has like a very good aggressive style. He knows where to approach. He knows how to attack. It's actually really good.
Yeah, he's doing really well. And even when against the spear, his exact playstyle wasn't working, there was a slight pivot there. And he started to, find that momentum again. And look at that. He's still going. He's still continuing it. He's still catching every dodge, and that's it for the stock.
I told you, man. The moment you blink is the moment the Greatsword player just, take all the damage he wants.
yeah, carrying you all the way across the stage, bringing you over to that corner, and just a quick
Nice science.
dare to finish it off. And now he is really running away with this game. JD is dipped into the
there's no way
orange
there's
while
going to be a
Backverse.
3-stock, right?
Wait, what?
There's no way there's going to be a 3-stock, right? Oh, no,
Cannot.
definitely not. It was close, eh? It
The
was
old
close.
Arcadia side sig is going to be what finishes it off, but
I completely.
JD's got a mountain to climb here if he wants to bring this back.
I basically made sure, you know, I basically made sure that the Backverse does not get the 3-stock. While saying, because of saying that, you know, the caster curse.
Caster curse.
Yeah, there it goes. Nice damage from JD, doing very good, but you know, it's still anything could actually finish the game right now. I mean, 180, that could be enough. You know, anything could beat the stock, but he keeps going. Almost 200, and still not enough. You can see we once again with the NSIG. While Backverse nice tries to do anything, there goes the Sisig, takes another stock, but the thing is, here anything could just 7-0 flying away.
Yeah,
Anything could beat the stock.
Starting into
not
the 213 damage, I think even a sword in there could be what finishes it off here. So
Ooh.
JD's got to play everything perfectly if he wants to bring this back in any sort of meaningful way. But so far, it's been going really well with this spear. And Backverse, the lead is dwindling.
He's doing whatever he can because right now it doesn't seem very good for this first. Okay, finally, after how many tries?
Ooh, that was a little bit worrying. If I'm not gonna lie. JD on the spear there was playing nearly perfectly, and Backverse could barely even find any sort of into that game on that last stock. But the unarmed recovery is going to be what finishes it, because like you can't do much when you're at 213 damage,
Yeah, for
right?
real. Okay, nice. We're going back again, game number 3. And the only thing that is because it's true, you know, JD was actually falling off, man. He was actually really close to actually doing it. That's something impressive. In the end, he could not do it, which is kind of sad, you know. Yeah, it happens.
Just a little bit.
It just happens. Let's see.
But going into game 3, Backverse still leading 2-0, and
Backverse. It's
a
just
little bit of that
Backverse.
starting momentum. Yeah,
Yeah, no,
he
he has that momentum. He always has the momentum. He is the momentum. Okay, nice pokes. What a good way to, you know, to just be like, nah, you're not gonna do it. Stop it, stay there. Oh, nice switch to the sword. Now a big threat. There goes another Sair. Let's see. Oh, wants to get him. Oh, nice weapon throw. Let's get him again. There he goes. Nice string just to finish the stock. Backverse on the lead, like the first game and the second game. We need to be careful because Jady, after that game, we see that Jady still has the ability to bring things back. So I will be kind of worried to, you know, and try to not let Jady get so confident, because the moment that happens, it might be enough for Jady to, you know, to convert the whole game.
Yeah,
Need to be careful.
Backverse absolutely cannot become complacent here, because if there's anything that JD is looking to do is to fire back, and
Not enough.
yeah,
Oh well.
stock goes well for JD, only taking 39 damage, and it is going to equalize here. So we're starting to get really competitive here.
Yeah. Let's see what else he can do. JD making sure Backverse does not get a weapon at all, but now gets the Greatsword on hand. That spear is just doing so much for JD. Throws away, lose the spear, forces him the Greatsword, throws away, wants the spear again, and Backverse wanted to stop him from getting that up. But I mean, he did some damage. That's something. Needs to be careful, Backverse, because he doesn't have like a very clear, you know, answer against that spear, who is actually doing so good for JD. Little damage. There goes the Sisig. Maybe a Sair will have punished that, because then for what I see, the downer did not work. There goes catching with the recovery. No weapons. Switch the weapons. Making sure to always stay on that. That hits. And that's, you know, that's the lead for JD. Looking really good this game.
Yeah, a little bit of an unexpected connection on the side of JD there. I don't think Backverse was really thinking that that was going to go the way it did, but JD in the lead for the first time. And now Backverse has to really play carefully to not get caught too much on the spear. So that JD is fully biased on it. But,
got him.
yeah, the double Sarah is going to be what finishes it off, and now we're down to the final stock.
I mean, needs to be,
JD's got that spear primed.
Yeah, but it needs to be very careful because, yeah, there's a spear. That's why I'm in it. That's why you need to be very careful because when some players have the weapon that they're really good at, they will try their best to stay with that weapon at all. And you know what? Jady is actually working. The spear just works very well in this match and is looking really good. So that's why he's actually using a lot. But I feel like there's a lot of things we can talk about.
Getting a little bit used to it, throwing it away, and now catching the dodge to finish it off. Great pivot from Backverse, not letting the spear from JD take over all the way, and he's gonna continue that. I think that was a 3-0.
Yeah, that was a 3-0. You know, JD had the chance. You know, JD
he was really putting it up there. He was fighting back.